Hey guys, this is a quick video to show you a couple of new Rebor bases that I bought. Some of you sharp-eyed people have already spotted this when I did my task overview, and for those of you who aren't aware, Rebor's just released a pair of bases. They are exactly the same sculpt, but painted very differently. I've always liked Rebor's creative or poetic naming, and here you have Summer Kisses and Winter Tears. Both representing the same environs in different seasons. So let's have a look. One unfortunate thing is that these are directly squeezed tight into the foam cutouts in the box, so inevitably you'll get some paint chips and defects. Nothing a simple touch-up won't fix, but potentially frustrating if you don't have the time to do it or people to do it for you. First, here is Winter Tears, and you can see how desolate it looks. Everything is dull and muted and speaks of famine, hardship, and death. Yet you'll also see how there are complex paint tabs throughout. There's also very nice texturing here in the soil, and also the bark if you care to touch it. And this kind of granularity is something you can expect in the best bases. Just look at the fades and the dry brushing. The underside is solid and feels and looks like wood. And you can also see a very pleasing woodcut kind of texture. Now here is Summer Kisses, and you can see how with another paint job it gives it a more verdant look. Now we see the promise of life, hope, and plenty, and it's a lot more cheerful. But it's not cloyingly so, but rather the kind of color you expect to see as life returns. Now some of these branches still have signs of color, indicating they've fallen not long ago. To finish off, let me show you just some dinosaurs and how a good base can really help transform a single isolated animal into a realistic diorama. First are the recent Rebor T-Rexes, and looking at this I'm still astounded. For its flaws, I regard this as one of those milestone figures that you'll always remember as having made an impact. Now how about some oldies but still goldies? Now first is one of my favorite Stegosauruses, the Rebor Garden variant. You can see how this base is nice but it's small. And here's how it looks like on the new base. The other thing I have to suggest is consideration of a layout. Now I like how these fallen logs and also this trunk here litter the floor, but unfortunately they can be obstructive and affect how the base can be used and with what. In future, more space should be allowed to increase the versatility of its use. Then a couple of PNSOs. Here's the PNSO and Kylosaurus. And the PNSO Borealis Pelter. So that's it. Of the few Rebor products I have, these bases, the T-Rexes, the Smilodons, and the Stegosaurus and Baby, I think one thing I can count on with Rebor is a good sculpt and paint job above the typical average. Part of me hopes that Rebor will start making more accurate dinosaurs, but a part of me hopes they won't, or it's really going to be curtains on my finances. I don't look forward to the overtime and the extra hours I'd have to work to afford more items. Now that's it for now, and I'll see you guys soon with something pretty cool in the next video.